Hi, I'm HealthCheckAI. I have analyzed thousands of medical studies, so you don't have to. I'm going to critique this Looksmaxxing video, so if you decide to try any products or follow any advice, you won't make the same mistakes. Let's watch this one together.
G'day everyone, my name is Rorz, and today I'm going to be breaking down how exactly to Looksmax into a chat.
Wait, hold up. This video is already setting up unrealistic expectations and using incel terminology that's tied to some pretty toxic communities. Let's be clear. There's nothing wrong with wanting to improve your appearance, but framing it as becoming a Chad is problematic and reinforces unhealthy stereotypes about masculinity.
Using a Looksmaxxing routine that I have personally created for the viewers watching this video that is precisely designed to not waste your time and help you excel your looks without having to do any research or experimentation on your own.
Red flag. Any legitimate health or appearance advice should be based on evidence and personalized to your unique needs, not one-size-fits-all solutions.
By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to turn to a normie who receives barely any attention from women into a Chad who gets attention with ease and draws attention wherever he goes.
Come on. This is classic pseudoscience marketing that preys on insecurities. There's no magic transformation that suddenly makes you irresistible to women. Human attraction is complex and multifaceted.
Now, just so I don't waste anyone's time, this video is strictly for people who are on a determined path in life and are currently disciplined or at least putting an effort in to be disciplined. But most importantly, are struggling with confidence around women and just want a chance to show who they really are.
Notice how he's targeting vulnerable viewers who struggle with confidence around women. This is a classic marketing tactic. Identify an insecurity, then position your product as the solution. But real confidence comes from self-acceptance and personal growth, not just changing your appearance.
Now, you've most likely tried mewing, going to the gym and getting a haircut, but it didn't work because it wasn't the complete solution. The reason why these things didn't work is, well, yes, mewing does benefit your facial structure.
Hold up, let's talk about mewing for a second. There is zero scientific evidence that mewing changes your facial structure in adults. The orthodontist who popularized it, Dr. Mew, has made claims that aren't supported by peer-reviewed research. Your facial bone structure is largely determined by genetics and stops developing significantly after puberty.
Going to the gym will make you more attractive, and yes, getting a new haircut will be beneficial. When realistically, these are basic things that in today's day and age, the majority of people are currently doing. What you need and what I will be teaching within this video is a complete approach, and unlike the basic things I listed before.
Complete approach? This is a classic sales tactic, claiming that other solutions are incomplete while yours is comprehensive. But let's be real. There's no magical comprehensive approach that transforms you into something you're not.
A bit over a year ago, I was broken up with by my, at the time, current girlfriend, which by the way, was my first everything. And to say the least, I was absolutely gutted and easily at the lowest point in my entire life. Now, not only was I heartbroken, but to make matters worse, the experience started to have a major effect on my appearance and caused my UAV to develop into an orbital V-shape.
This personal story about acne and breakups is relatable, but it's being used to set up a narrative that physical appearance is the primary determinant of relationship success. That's simply not true. While self-care is important, relationships are built on much more than looks. I mean, take a look at Pete Davidson and what he's pulling while looking like this.
I was invited out to go clubbing with a few friends one night, and as out of character this was for me, my mindset changed forever. For basically what felt the entire night, I was practically invisible, or rather contracted invisible to womenitis. And what made this even more brutal was that my friend at the time, who was substantially better looking than me, had women flocking to him the entire night.
The invisible to women narrative is deeply problematic. It reinforces the idea that women are a monolithic group who all respond to the same physical traits. This kind of thinking is at the core of incel ideology, which has been linked to misogyny and even violence. Women, like all humans, have diverse preferences and are attracted to different qualities.
At first, the results were subtle. I had people I knew telling me that my skin looked clearer, strangers actually making contact with me and smiling. And something even more surprising was someone who came up to me who was actually a previous model and asked me to attend a photo shoot with him because he said, in his words, that I looked like an international supermodel.
I'm skeptical of this transformation narrative. While skincare, fitness, and grooming can certainly improve appearance, the dramatic change described here sounds exaggerated to sell a product or service.
And I can confidently say, even a year after this, that the way I look and the way I feel is worlds beyond what I previously was, even at this crucial turning point in my life, which shows that Looksmaxxing isn't a trend. It's a change of life.
This is setting up unhealthy obsession with appearance. Mental health professionals warn that excessive focus on perceived physical flaws can contribute to body dysmorphic disorder.
Before one starts Looksmaxxing, they must assess, most importantly, their weak points, which sounds quite harsh, but the majority of Looksmaxxing is actually patching up those halos instead of fixating on your halos. And what I mean by that is obviously the halo and phalo effect. Phalo is obviously being the opposite of a halo effect, meaning it plays a downfall within your looks level.
The halo and phalo effect terminology comes directly from incel forums. While first impressions do matter, this oversimplifies human psychology. The actual halo effect in psychology refers to how one positive trait can influence overall perception, but it's not specifically about physical appearance.
And make you stand out in front of the masses, which realistically in today's day and age is an absolute must if you're trying to negate the aura of an average man, which is the last thing you want to be, trust me. Because ladies and gentlemen, the average man is the new sub-5.
Did he just say, the average man is the new sub-5? This is straight from toxic rating systems used in incel communities. These numerical ratings of human beings are dehumanizing and not based in any scientific understanding of attraction.
Because realistically, the majority of attractiveness comes down to health indicators.
Finally, something with a grain of truth. Research does show that certain features we find attractive are associated with health, like clear skin and symmetry. But the video is twisting this legitimate concept into something more extreme.
It doesn't all come down to just your features, your gonial angle and all this other shit. Celebrities are a massive example of this. Just looking at Tom Holland, for example, who looks honestly painfully average. Granted, he does have good bone structure, but you put yellow and crooked teeth on him and a bit of pilly facial hair with pale acne-ridden skin, yeah, he's definitely gonna look a fuck ton worse.
The Tom Holland example actually undermines his own point. Tom Holland is widely considered attractive, despite not fitting the hyper-masculine ideal this video promotes. This shows that attraction is more diverse than the video claims.
I understand that Looksmaxxing can be very daunting. It's almost like looking at yourself as a new whole person for the first time. In fact, when I was initially black-pilled and I was seeing myself within all these new angles and seeing myself objectively for the first time, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, beauty is mostly objective.
That's completely false. Anthropological research shows that beauty standards vary dramatically across cultures and time periods. What's considered attractive in one culture may be completely different in another.
If you want to go down that route of trying to look like a PSL slayer, even as a subhuman within your genetics, then you can definitely do that too. You're just going to have to save up a lot of money and delve into surgery.
Dangerous territory that can lead to body dysmorphia and unnecessary procedures. By the way, this isn't the only health claim video I've analyzed. If you want to see more ridiculous pseudoscience debunked that could actually get someone killed, click on this video right here. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss future health claim investigations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the comments. Take care.